Ladies and gents, we are back. Sorry, trying to get straight back into the draft. But we are getting into it. This is a best of 5. Cyber Legacy.
10 seconds to go.
Well, forZe went through the lower brackets quite handily.
5 seconds.
As Cyber Legacy want to be finishing this series in style. Yeah, but forZe have looked really strong all throughout the brackets. Just couldn't beat out Gambit. But they had a really aggressive sense of Dota yesterday, which Gambit didn't match in the second game, and then proceeded to dominate in the third game. And unfortunately, forZe ended up in the lower bracket finals, but they do get a second chance as CIS does get 2 qualifiers. Meanwhile, Cyber Legacy, like I say, playing today up against Hellraisers in a best of 3. They did it in 2. They didn't even need the third game. It was probably some of the longer Dota I've actually seen since this patch came out. Definitely CIS Dota. But yeah, it was still a really good dominating performance as Cyber Legacy now want to keep that going, take down forZe and get the second qualification slot. They draft themselves the Puck, Lifestealer, Enchantress, Templar Assassin with his final pick to be picked when they pick their pick. Meanwhile, Snapfire, Abaddon, Lich and Magnus are going to be the picks for forZe here. Banning out the Timber Sword, the Nyx Assassin, the... Hang on. Okay. Yeah, Nyx was on Hellraisers, so Nyx didn't get through. That sucks.
10 seconds to go.
The Batrider, as well as the Omnilite Clockwork and the Tiny, meanwhile on the side of Cyber Legacy, they take down the LD Troll, as well as the StarLadder, Morphlin, Razor, and the Slark. Elder Titan, the final pickup. Something similar to last game's draft. In that they pick up an Elder Titan. You know, they don't pick up the Faceless Void. Is that all I can remember from that last draft? No, there was an Ancient Apparition in there as well. Was there a Clockwork?
5 seconds.
Gilgo was playing the Clockwork. Gilgo is no longer playing anything because he's been knocked out. So forZe.
Dragon Knight.
It's actually going to be the first Dragon Knight we've seen as far as CIS, as far as my CIS group went actually from the majors into this minor qualifiers. Not seen one Dragon Knight. Did we see one Dragon Knight? Have we seen one Dragon Knight? Is it one? Have we seen any Dragon Knights? I don't think we've seen any Dragon Knights at all. So this time, forZe going to be kicking it off with the DK in the safe lane. 19 teens going to be on the DK. Gibkey on the Magnus, Vanscore on the Lich, 633 BZZ playing the Abaddon, and Chew on the Snapfire. Meanwhile, on the side of Cyber Legacy, it is going to be Chappie on the Poke. We've got Palintomos playing the Lifestealer, Happy Droya on the Enchantress, Pikachu once again on the worst Templar Assassin set I've ever seen, as Bignum will play on the Elder Titan. So, there we have it. That is the draft. And while we wait for the strat time to be over, chat, tell me, who do you prefer? forZe have looked extremely strong all the way through the matches. And Cyber Legacy, like I say, they've got a little bit of momentum. They want to keep that going. They want to be pushing into this minor. They want to be winning it. Personally, I don't know. Who do I like? I think from what I've seen... Oh. Camera?
Everybody get set.
There we go. Just took a second to catch up. Yeah, from everything I've seen throughout the qualifiers, I do have my eye on forZe to take this. But I could be surprised. Like, I'm not close to the fact that CL just played a really good 2-game series up against Hellraisers. They looked extremely strong, and there's no reason why they couldn't take this. Just if you were to ask me, based off looking at both teams, what I've seen so far, I'd put my preference on forZe. But again, it's anybody's game. This is a best of 5, so they have 3 games to win. And, you know, anything can... Well, they have 5 games,
30 seconds
but 3 games to win. So anything can happen during a best of 5. We might get a 2-3 reverse sweep. We could see a 3-0 from either team. Or it could be a 1-for-1-for-1-for-1-for-1. 1 for 1 for 1 for 1 for 1. Yeah, 5 1 for 1s. So really interested to see how this is going to play out.
And here we go.
And just a little bit of harass being thrown out here by the Enchantress, who's taken impetus, which is, I think, is the standard Enchantress build at the minute. That's a really deep ward there as well. Going to be seeing couriers that come through the trees to be protected. Chew. Ooh, oh no, okay. Lich is going to be TPing up. I would have thought this might have been like a solo safe lane Dragon Knight, and then they were going to go like aggressive tri lane on the bot, but they're not. BZZ as well as Chew are going to be hanging around here, just looking for trades. Happy as well as Chew are just going to be able to trade this off. I think actually Chew comes out a little bit worse for wear, just because that Snapfire, the Scatterblast only comes up every, 10 seconds? Meanwhile, Impetus, it solely relies on the mana you have. As Vanscore and Bignum, where are they going to be going? They're going to be meeting each other in the woods. And I'm not sure which one I'd like to meet less walking in woods. As the bottom lane, again, still the harass coming out. Palinsmo's trying to do what he can as well. A Baron isn't going to have a too bad a time, because he can just keep throwing these Aphotic Shields out either onto Chew or himself, and when Palinsmos comes forward, just pops those off in Palinsmos' face. As top lane. Oh, okay. Abjuria is going to get a kill. Sorry, just check and make sure the stream's actually running. So, first T-Tors of the series. And Korea could go down. Korea will go down. Yeah, but BZZ is just now going to be able to run himself away from that. He gets the courier, just backs himself away. And we saw the first courier blood. And I mean, which is more important? Because heroes are going to be dying all over the place, but courier kills, man. Now, open wounds will be used now as well, but the cookie crack will come through, and Lifestealer doesn't have the rage to try and get himself away from this, so it looks like it is going to be Chew. Gets himself a revenge kill. As Happy had. It's actually stacked and pulled. Do you see this? And Chew can come over with a Scatterblast, maybe farm up. Oh, BCC is going to be coming across as well now as well. So Enchantress does have the 1 point into the enchant, but this is pretty much a free stack here for BZZ. Cookie Crunch comes out now as well. They're going to try and slow Enchantress down. No untouchable. That is now the ultimate. So can Enchantress maybe tries to turn around after the silence? It doesn't really matter. Yeah, it will be salved up. But that's a bit of a pain in the ass that Happy had to use that salve anyway. You know, you don't really want to be using that if you can help it. That's what they're there for. But it's kind of a break in case of emergency situation. As the Ghost. Literally just called Ghost. No spiffy names like Hellbear Smasher for the Ghost. You know, the Ancient Haunter. Or the... I don't even know. It's just going to be the open wounds. Cookie Crunch comes out there for Chew. And the right clicks, though, still slowed down by the enchant as well as the open wound. So Chew should go down. Whoa, no impetus there. Which, every 6 seconds. I forget they've put the impetus on a cooldown now. But yeah, if that would have been off cooldown, maybe a couple of seconds later, that would have been another kill onto Chew. He's going to go for the pull here, Happy.
Tough as nails for now.
Is it just for the stack? Is that ward in range? It's actually not. They don't get the block off that way. Bit of a pain. However, Scatterblast is still going to be thrown out on Palinsmos. Is it magic damage? It is magic damage, so it's not physical, so the rage will block it eventually. But Happy, trying to do what he can with the 2 points now into the impetus every 4 seconds. A 12% damage.
I'll hurry my foe to his spiky end.
Oh, we've not really talked about this mid lane. both keeping pace. There are the denies coming out from the Templar Assassin, so I assume there's been a little bit of jungle camp farming here as well for Gibkey. Where's he going to be going? Is level 5. Bottom lane. Is there a fight breaking up? Palintimos throws out that rage. Yeah. Will be able to salve himself up, but Gibkey. Oh, Bignum's going to come up onto the high ground. It looks like he might just be able... He's got the push away, the skewer if he wants to get it. And he's just going to take the bouncy rune and back off. So that's going to be 3 bouncy runes going the way of forZe. No, with the frost shield though, Bignum. Is he... Yeah, he's already used the shockwave, so no pullback there.
Dire's mid tower's having technical difficulties.
As a DK, again, we've not really spoken because the action has all been in that bottom lane. Dragon Knight is not doing too bad. There is going to be that stack there as well. I wonder if Bignum's just going to keep doing this to try and maybe pull this wave in. That's actually really good. If that creep hadn't have been there, that was going to be a really good pull. The Winter Rift actually comes out onto the DK. He does have 2 points into the Dragon's Blood now, as well as that Breathe Fire. The chase is going to come down. Frost Shield now, but Bignum, just with his level 1 boots, his starty boots that he got, it's just a little bit too fast. Enchantress, the slowdown comes out, but the slowdown from the Snapfire, the TP, BZZ, has he got it? Gets himself back in time. Baron. Quite nice for him.
Silence.
On the top lane, Dragon Knight, again, just from the natural order. It's a, what's it, 50% reduction?
No.
On the base armor? Oh, 40% reduction, okay. Dragon Knight's armor... It is the, coming through from the Dragon Blood. So, yeah, the base armor will be affected, but the bonus armor won't be, if I'm getting that correct. As mid lane, Pikachu, just going behind the tier 1 tower to do a little bit of farming. Palintimos, he's trying to get that pull off. I wonder if he did actually clear that camp. Palintimos with the Orb of Venom now, the phase boots as well, so he's going to be able to chase down, maybe through that Scatter Blast. Enchantress, are you missing something? A spear, maybe? Some sort of javelin to throw? Okay, javelin's gone. Cookie Crush is going to come out onto the Enchantress. Are they going to be able to chase this one down? One more right click. Yep, there's going to be the Curse of Avernus. Slowed by 30%. They're going to go for the chase with the... Oh, Chew just gets it, actually. And now, the shield. Are they going to try and go into Palintimos as well? Rage is going to be there, so he just waits for the Curse of Avernus to proc. And then rages it off. He's got that level 2. Okay, so there is the extra slow coming through, as well as a Scatter Blast mid lane, though there's going to be a fight. RP onto the TA. TA will be able to pick up at least Vanscore, and now the Shockwave as well. Pikachu will be taken down by the tower and the creep, so it is going to be split, but BZZ does get a little bit of an assist there for TP, and even Vanscore gets something out of that. Just playing around this deny. Ah, yeah. Impetus comes out.
Tower's coming apart.
How's DK doing? 2 braces. Not too bad. Not too bad. Net worth wise. Yep. From what's effectively an offlaner at the minute. That's actually a really good farm. Oh, they might be coming across the Enchantress once again. They take the Scatter Blast slow. One more right click pop. Props the curse. And Fest comes off. It looks like Enchantress will be able to get away this time. BZZ, now the open ones come through. He's going to be able to throw that shield up. But Palintimos, well, Chew kills the kill onto Happy. One more right click though.
Don't be afraid to leave your friends to die.
Palintimos? Yeah, throws out the cookie here, Chew, just to get himself away from the lifestealer. And BZZ. I wonder why Happy came back in. He must know that there's, you know, a decent amount of damage in the Scatter Blast. He's had it on his face a few times, so, you know, it's not like he's ignorant to the fact that it does damage. You know what, TA? That's another thing. The DK's got to contend with is the meld, as well as the, more than likely, in fact, the definite Desolator coming out from the Templar Assassin. He just farms up, goes to do stacks. Lich being given a little bit of XP, but yeah, it's going to be hard for the DK as well. So that's going to be his base armor reduced as well. How it gets to 100% at some point, right? 100%. Level 4. So the base, and then he's only getting a bonus. It's 12. Fight might break out. And TP up to the top though, the Dragonstone comes out, 19 teen, needs to get down to the low ground, the Magnus TP is actually going to be cancelled. Now it looks like he wants to carry on fighting on the bot lane. I wonder if the ET is going to get out. We are going to swap focus now though to the bot lane. Yes, Scatterblast is going to be the DK. One more right click, the Dream Call comes out, and no mana for the Breathe Fire, but he does go down to the dot.
Do something about that bottom tower.
Dip down to the dot. Dip it on dots. Gibkey. But yo, we were speaking about the Desolator. That you've got to take a look. It's going to remove the target's armor by 7 for 7 seconds. So, what was it, 12? So, he will have armor. It's a decent armor growth per level up.
I can't let you have that.
But there's still a lot of reduction coming out here on the side of Cyber Legacy.
Gold for my folk.
And yeah, you just have a life stealer as well. BGG's going to go for the chase on the courier. Not going to be able to get to it. Through the trees. There's a Palintimos. He's got the Javelin now. Going towards the Maelstrom. And when he can do this, just move himself into the jungle, find himself a little bit of extra farm for the small camp. It's not massive, but it's like another 7 to 25 golds per creep. When you get the little ones like that, move himself back into lane. Oh, he needs to play safe though. Because there is 3 heroes down here for forZe. forZe, are they going to try and dive on Palintimos? The harass is coming out from Chew. The Kush comes out onto one of the creeps. And now Vance from behind. Rage is going to be there the borrow time now as well. The Infest into the Siege Creep. They take it out with the Frost Blast, and now the Gaze back as well. There is going to be no Rage, and Palintimos is he going to be able to get himself away from this? Splitter will be used now as well, but the Chain Frost bounces out through the creeps. Takes down Palintimos. Multiple kisses are going to be there as well. 19 team did come in, and Bignum, they were just barely too short, those kisses.
Structures like this. Trouble brewing at Radiant's bottom tower. Dire's top tower.
But it does leave Puck alone on the top lane. Going for those boots of travel as well.
Radiant's bottom towers seen better days.
Not going to be too far off. In fact,
Radiant
this creep
lost
wave
one of them bottom towers.
should be enough.
What's
Question mark.
Scribbling?
Yeah, it's going to be enough with the passive gold as well.
Dire's top tower's getting beat down.
Gibkey, they have the vision. Do they have any way to deal with him? They do not. He doesn't have the blink, but he can skewer forward onto Palintimos if he wants to go for the RP as well. Okay, maybe just waits for Palintimos to get aggressive. Puck's going to shift lanes here now as well. That tier 1 tower is down. So it's a lot less safe for Palintimos to be farming there.
Ouchie.
He's in the jungle. Happy, what's he got himself? Just a bracer. And he's still really fast. I mean, the Ice Rock can't decide what he wants to do with enchantments of speed. 374 with just brown boots. I know she has the bracer as well. It gives a little bit of agi. But that's still quite fast, 374. When you look at, like, the DK who's got power treads and is only on 358. But I suppose that is one of her strengths. The Cookie Crush comes in, but it's going to be off the mark. Palintimos trying to defend this tier 1 tower, but it looks like BZZ and Chew. Again, this is how forZe started yesterday. They're just like, we are going to fight you from minute 10, and there's nothing you can do to slow us down. You either fight us back, or you lose the game. But speaking of fighting back, oh, actually, Templar Assassin has the Desolator. Going to move back into the mid lane. DK doing what he can. It's actually a really nice push potential coming up from the DK as well. Once he starts to get up on the Elder Dragon forms, can start spitting damage. And I assume this is going to be an Axe as well. For the DK at some point. I wouldn't be surprised if you started... What's coming out in the courier? Just the Blink Dagger. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he maybe gets the BKB. And then goes for the Axe after that. Just to get that Black Dragon form out sooner rather than later. As Baden could be in a little bit of trouble. Gonna be just one impetus. I can hear it, Magnus. He's just waiting around for the rune. Somebody's gonna do that and absolutely mess up that ultimate one day. You know, just forget to press the cancel button. It's probably gonna be me, but somebody will do it. As meanwhile, Pikachu again. He's actually gonna be getting a quick blink. It's gonna be a 60-minute blink dagger desolator. As we, 300 ping. Okay, we're going to take a quick pause break then. While we take a look at the items. Alright, maybe... Yeah, it's not too bad. I suppose BZZ. Well, no, there's no real melee hero that's got Agi to give the poor man shield to. So that makes sense that he'd keep that. Oh, Stomp. Is he going to be able to get there in time? He's not. Oh, if he'd have thrown it right on top, he was trying to throw it into the DK's path. But Bignum, he just stopped and TP'd, like instantly stopped flat there and just TP'd away. Really good reactions there for the Dragon Knight. Lifestealer, Palintimos walks himself into Vanscore. There's going to be the gaze. Are they going to be able to get Vanscore out of here? Because DK's just like, sod this, I'm out. Yeah, Chain Frost doesn't pass to anything either. Frost Shield, not the greatest thing in the world. Chappy Abby does come in onto both of them. There's still going to be the Mortimer Kisses as well. And now with the Infest has forced out Palintimos. Earth Split comes through now. Bignum trying to get himself away. The Aphotic Shield is going to be there. Palintimos is going to be able to get himself away from this. Lots of right click damage coming out from Pikachu. One more onto Chew, and that will be the death of the Snapfire. The trap, it might even be that, yeah. Chew knew he was dead, just turned around, threw out the Scatter Blast to slow down. Pikachu, what did he take down BZZ? What? Why? What was he do? Alright, yeah, sure. Fine. That's cool. Whatevs. BZZ, you just do whatever.
Swiftly to the temple's defense.
As Pikachu's got the haste rune now. He's just going to be able to clean up. Magnus! Oh, Magnus, mate. What are you doing? Just look at this. Skews himself up to the high ground. The trap is going to pop, slow him down again. But Palintimos is going to be there. Oh, the Dragon Tail will stun. The Cookie Crush gets out 19 team for a few seconds at least. And now, taken down. Killed off. Reduced to ashes. An ex-dragon. As now Cyber Legacy. We'll just be able to look towards the Roshan pit. BCC and Vanscore. They're not going to see this either, so Roshan. Oh, look at that pretty Valentine's Day hearts. Happy Valentine's Day, chat.
The Radiant took over Roshan back and let him have it. Radiant's top tower is taking hits.
But yeah, Aegis drop. Pikachu picks it up. 6 to 9.
Have fun trying to bust down Radiant structures now.
Cyber Legacies, I've kind of studied forZe here. They know what they need to do. And what they need to do is fight, fight, fight from the word go. And that's the kind of lineup they have here. Just trying to outfight forZe. Which is, you know, it's back and forth, but it's working when they do commit.
Interesting.
So, Vampire Fang's up. I wonder if they give that over to the Lifestealer.
Dire structures looking fortified.
OTA. Was that... Did he RP'd, but it looks like the Psyblades cancelled off there, so he wasn't able to blink himself up for that RP. Oh, that was just absolutely gutting for the Magnus. As BZZ going to be chased down now. Bignum doesn't go for the stomp just yet. The right click's there. It's going to be the borrowed time. Trap to slow him down. BZZ, do they carry on going? A Aphotic Shield, but yeah, it looks like... I literally just flicked back to it to see what happened, but TA was here. We had the Magnus here, and like the DK about there. So the Psyblade bounces through, hits the Magnus, who can't blink. And it means the big RP happens in the river. That's my analysis. That's the best you're going to get out of me. This is why I'm not on panels. This is why they keep me at home. As Palintimos. Farm-wise, he's a little bit far behind the Magnus in terms of net worth. But who cares when you've got a TA that's as big as this? Going towards a BKB now as well.
Dire's bottom tower's getting the business.
That's BZZ.
Them Dire buildings are tough as nails for now.
He's got himself the Vlads. He's going to be on the wrong side of the map once again. Maybe thinking he can get a quick kill onto Duraria, who just pops the enchant. Oh no, pops the Nature's Attempt. The enchant was still silenced. Silencio, so BZZ can see the heroes rotating in now. And he just gets himself out. But yeah, TA, look at this.
Guess what's happening to Dire's bottom tower?
The absolute cheek of it. Templar Assassin.
The Dire best do something about their bottom tower.
Q19T and Vansco though, smoke will be coming out. They're going to look for maybe a wraparound.
Dire's bottom tower's getting the business.
Maybe using BZZ as bait, but still, Pikachu. How's the Radiant's vision here? The only C. BZZ. Yeah, Vansco, 19T, Chew. BZZ. They are still, and I mean, again, both teams just posturing on this. Pikachu is going to come forward, but you can see behind, there's 3 heroes that fall with the Infest. Both teams just waiting for the other to break out and fight. Oh, the trap comes out now as well. Gibkey. Good. Dream Call is going to be an excellent one. It catches 2. The cookie cancels the skewer actually, and that might put Gibkey in a whole lot more trouble than he was going to be in if he'd have got the skewer now. Where the Split Earth comes through, 19T and a right click Pikachu.
How about that?
Who says Pikachu isn't a physical damage type?
Guess what's happening to Dire's bottom tower?
As he steps up now onto this tier 2 tower, just look at this 10-9. This
No
TA,
breaking through the Dire's structures
5-1 and
for
3.
now.
This is the TA that I was talking about. This is the TA that just looks like it's ready to drop traps and kick ass. BCZ comes in with the Aphotic Shield. It's going to be popped away from Pikachu. Pikachu does still have the Aegis for at least 30 seconds. Gibkey, I swear you're going to get stunned or stopped at some point. And you're going to mess it up again. Trap, going to be popped now as well. Skewer away. Now BCZ's going to be able to come in. He does have the borrowed time. That's going to be... That's quite good for him. That he can just, you know, defend his friend. I'm focusing on that TA way too much. It's one of those that you want to see the plays that she makes. As Magnus. The Blink Dagger building towards an AC, which is really going to help out with the minus armor coming out from pretty much half of Cyber Legacy's team.
Bounty killing!
Right clicks, BZZ. Again, a Aphotic Shield borrowed time, so he's not the most at risk. Did they go for the silence though? The step up. Chappie. Just backs himself away. So we're going to be getting a smoke. Are they going to try and look for a fight on this here, on the side of forZe? It looks like they maybe want to be going in deep again using BZZ as bait, but this time it's only going to be the shard golems that are around. Meanwhile, the side of Cyber Legacies, they don't care. They're like, we're ahead. You want to fight? You come to us. Meanwhile, we're going to be taking your towers, going to be taking objectives. TPs. Enchantress is back. There was an Infest. Who's that in? It's in Pikachu. So maybe now they look for the fight. Gabe Key is going to go in. He's got the skewer off into the RP. The Infest comes out. Multiple kisses are going to be there. Palintimos not going to be taking any damage through the ridge. And now Pikachu just right-clicks down Gabe Key. And now Chappie backline. Stream Call's already gone. It looks like BCC is being chased away by the ET. But meanwhile, back in the trees, Pikachu. Happy Road's going to be able to kill off Vanscore. And now Chappie, who will be a happy Chappie, getting the kill onto 19 team. 3 heroes dead on the side of forZe. They were in such good form yesterday up until Gambit, and I forgot about this. Bignum might actually die to BZZ here. He's being chased down. Pikachu is going to be coming back. Borrowed time is still there. Pikachu's got no blink. But I guess Bignum was just buying time, because look at this. Look at this. Does Puck have it? No, he's just got the Blightstone. So Lifestealer, he's got himself the halberd. Also, yeah, chat, for anybody asking, you get 3 agility on a bracer, so 6 agility there. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about when I said the Enchantress, it's great for the strength, but also that bonus agility, it's going to benefit on the move speed. Pikachu. Get himself close to the Daedalus. Gets the Daedalus recipe if he wants to buy it up. Will buy it up. Oh, Roshan. What's that going to be?
The dire
2.5 minutes. Oof, that's a long one. That is a long Roshannon. As both Open Destructions are going to drop here. How's DK doing? He is going to be picking up that Open Destruction. Will be reducing armor here now as well. On the right clicks. Actually going to be getting a halberd of his own, maybe to try and stop the TA. Because she's just destroying fools left, right and centre. Chappie, Blink Dagger starting on the Ags. Yeah, most of the way to the Ags actually. They might be able to pick up. No, Gibkey's going to be able to get the TP. No! Or if it's just straight dropped the Dream Call there after the Blink, that would have been able to catch Chappie at Gibkey. What am I talking about, Chappie? Chappie's gone. Chappie was the blinker. He can't catch himself.
Dire's top tower's getting beat down.
Oh, Dream Call going to be used now on the Lich, and yeah, it's just going to be a straight dead Lich. He even keeps the kill for Bignum. I'm sure that's what Chappie wanted, building towards that Aghanim Scepter. Yeah, Bignum, you just come along. You take the kill. That's fine. You take the kill. You secure it. That's absolutely fine. No issues whatsoever there. As we cannot see what's... Have to do it the manual way. What's coming out? 4 staff, as well as the drums. So, Happy Deroria can start building towards Hurricane Pack if she wants to. If she wants to for a little bit later on. DK, maybe looking for the Blink using Chew as bait. Don't you hate it when Chew gets used as bait? I'm sure Chew does. The Blink in, there's going to be the Dragon Tail, the stun. Do they have anything to stop this? Another Cookie Crunch comes out now as well. It looks like the ultimate kiss is the phase shift though. Is it going to be enough? Breathe Fire up in 3 seconds, and the Puck gets the Blink away. That was ultimates committed for that. Oh, and Puck just clowns on them with the 1 phase shift Blink away. He even thrown out tips. Yeah. And now the DK form, it's halfway through. It's going to be all the way through as DK looks like he's going to be dead K. Gaze does drag Pikachu in. The stomp's going to be there though. Pikachu gets himself a courier as well as a couple of kills. It was a courier double kill as well as a double kill. And now the skewer back from the RP. Are they going to be able to do anything? Pikachu with the BKB, but they are going to be able to take down Bignum. Big link away from Pikachu. As Enchantress, again, just with the Nature's Attendants, going to be able to heal up the team. And Roshan is back. The trap sees this. Getting themselves back into the pit.
The mysteries renew me.
Right clicking onto Roshan. It's ridiculous how fast this is, just from a Desolator and a Meld.
Radiant portal rolls down quick and clean.
Forever.
So, Chappie, is that the Aghanim's? Is that his courier? Is this his courier? This is his courier. So it is the Aghanim's. Hurrah! Meanwhile, Snapfire down in the bot jungle. They're just trying to do a little bit of farming of their own, looking towards that 4 stuff. Maybe they try and fight this out. There's no RP for 60 seconds. As BCC does spot Chappie here. Traps going to be popped. They might actually go on this win and Rift. Here's Pikachu as well. They could just keep dropping traps. Yeah, even with the net now keeps him trapped up. Borrowed time heals him pretty much to full, but the body blocks. Net using the Dream Call to snap this, and now it looks like the right clicks. It is going to be a kill. Pikachu 9-1 and 4. 30 minutes in. 17 to 11, a 19k net worth lead. Meanwhile, you have a courier kill.
Something bad.
I guess let's look at the hero levels. 25, 19, 19, 13, 13, 19. Nobody's nobody's close. TA absolutely runaway training this. 2 right clicks takes down Van's core.
For heresies unknown.
As Baron forced to buy back on this. 30 minutes in, Pikachu.
Nothing about dire structures right now.
He's just an absolute monster. Are they going to be able to get anything out of this though? He does still have the Aegis up. He's going to be committed. They get Palintimos now as well. Mortimer kisses. There was a rage, but that is going to be wearing off. Earth Split comes out. Pikachu still. The right clicks are going to be the borrowed time now as well. They are going to be able to take down at least Bignum. Go Scepter to stop the right clicks of Pikachu, but Pikachu just swaps targets. Now the open wounds. Dragon Knight 19T, and there is going to be a Dream Call. Magnus. So close. No Wayne and Rift damage to finish off the Magnus there, and there is going to be that. Full shield. As Chappie does get killed.
Farewell to the Dire's bottom barracks.
But it buys a little bit of space, and the melee racks is going to go down. And TA just resets. Aegis is still there for another nearly 2.5, well, over 2.5 minutes.
Double damage.
Aditi, Ice Frog, are you serious?
Arms for the dead.
Like, what else could she get? Just straight MKB? Sure. Swap it out for your boots. Yeah, no, that's fine. Gibkey needs to be real bloody careful here. Real bloody careful. Yeah, the Stomp's not going to be there in time. Another trap does go down, though, to slow him down. Stomp. It just pulls out the creeps. Just pulls out the neutrals. No real issue, though. There's DK. Is he going towards that BKB? He's actually going to go towards the Radiance. Okay. Makes sense.
Radiance toughened up their structures.
Dream Call, they're going to try and fight this one out. It is going to catch onto the Snapfire. Just look at it. Ghost Scepter's still going to be there, though. The Impetus. Borrowed Time's already been used now as well. Cookie Crunch comes onto 2, but BKB's already there for Pikachu. So now they just chase down BZZ. They get the last right click, and now Pikachu is just absolutely mental. Godlike. 11, 1, and 5. Happy 3, 4, and 4. Palintimos 1, 2, and 11, but he's not the carry. Pikachu's sat there. And if they're in the team house, like, look at me. Look at me. I'm the carry now. Which is the TA's role. You know, he's just going to, even with a Frost Shield. That tower stood absolutely 0 chance. And I don't think we are going to see a TA. This game could go all 5. We're not seeing a TA again this series. Dive forward comes. Silence as well. Gibkey's going to try and do what he can with the Sinister Gaze. Going to be dragging the Puck back, but again, Puck just gets off the phase shift. A good Dream Call now as well. Are they going to go for the right clicks? They are, and Gibkey's going to be dropping that RP. Still taken down by the Impetus. There's going to be a good stomp onto 2 of the heroes. Mortimer kisses. Pikachu does still have the Aegis. It's going to be popped now. He's got himself a Moon Shard. Palintimos, the chase is on open wounds out onto Chew. GG's just going to be called. forZe just like, you know what? Yeah, you without Fortis, you win. Your team combined was enough to take us down. And so it goes. That the first game will go to Cyber Legacies. who just completely outfought forZe, and this is what I was praising forZe for all throughout the major qualifiers, through the minors yesterday, right up until Gambit, when Gambit game 2 and 3 outdid them. They're just being outdone again here. The fight potential on the side of Cyber Legacy was just so much higher, and yeah, the TA just absolutely run rampage over the entire side of forZe. So that is going to be game number 1 of a best of 5. Hopefully we do get to see all 5 games, but for now we're going to be taking a break, playing some music, playing some ads to pay the bills, and we'll be back with game number 2 right after this break.